Hey everyone. My name is Alex V. Labtan, 19 years old student from the University of Science and Technology of Southern Philippines. Today we are going to talk about the component specifications that I want to have in my personal computer that I want to build. Starting from the tower case, which I chose to have the Antec DF700 Flux. It has USB 3.0x2 with 360mm radiator support. It is actually an AXT gaming case. Its price is 5,008.20 pesos. I chose this tower case because it is a mid-tower gaming case, well equipped with an industry-leading design of advanced ventilation. Next is the motherboard. I chose the Asus TUF Gaming Series AMD B550M+. It is a micro ATX that supports AMD 2A that costs 8,540.67 pesos. I chose this motherboard it is because it fits to my everyday gaming and editing software needs. Talking about the storage, which I chose to have PNYCS 900, and it has 1TB 3D NAND 2.5 inches with 535 megabytes per second that has a 1 cache that costs 4,111.90 pesos. The reason why I chose this storage it's because this is designed for an east and cost-effective HDD replacement in the PC. For the network extension, I chose a green. It is a 6V RJ45 cable Ethernet, and it costs 526.71 pesos. I chose this because this is helpful in extending my original Ethernet connection to a router or modem. For the central processing unit, I chose to have the Ryzen 5 5600G series. It has Hexa core, 12 threads with base frequency of 3.9 GHz and burst frequency of 4.4 GHz that costs 11,598.10. The very reason why I chose its performance is best-in-class desktop processor for smooth gaming with built-in graphics. For my graphics processing unit, I chose the Zotac Gaming GeForce GTX 1660. It has 6GB 192-bit GDDR6 with dual-slot, 4K, HDR and VR ready, and boost clock 1785 MHz, and it costs 27,415.66 pesos. Being packed with GDDR6 memory is what made me want it. For the power supply, I chose to have the Pister 80 Plus U Series ES1000, containing 1000 watts power supply, full modular PSU, ES1000, that costs 6,062.67 pesos. I chose to have this because it has a full modular that improves airflow. For my random access memory, I chose the PNYXLR8 Gaming with 16GB RGB dual-rank desktop that costs 4,111.90 pesos. I chose this because it offers a brilliant RGB design that adds to the good looks of my future system. For the heatsink, I chose the Oxlumb aluminum large heatsink. It has 5.9 by 3.6 by 0.59 inch 150 by 15 mm black, weighs 310 grams and costs 632.15 pesos. This heatsink reduces the risk of hardware failure and power loss that is caused by overheating. For the monitor, I chose to have this Scepter, measures 20-inch monitor that has a resolution of 1600 by 900 with 75 Hz refresh rate that costs 6,348.43 pesos. Its 75 Hz refresh rate made it stand out to other monitors because the images changed faster and smoother that reduced screen tearing. For the mouse I chose to have the Verbatim. It is a corded USB mouse that is compatible with the PC and Mac that costs 315.81 pesos. I like its simplicity that made me chose it. For my keyboard, I chose the Manhattan with 5 feet USB-A cable, has 104 keys that are compatible for Windows, PC and laptop that cost 631.63. I also like its simplicity that made me want it. For my headset, I chose to have the Razer Kraken. It is an ultralight gaming headset with 7.1 surround sound that costs 1,581.18 pesos. What made me chose this is its bendable noise-cancelling microphone, and its cardioid mic that reduces background and ambient noises. Lastly, for my camera, I chose the Nexigo. It has a full HD 1080 with resolutions up to 1920 by 1080 at 30 frames per second that costs 2,108.41 pesos. I chose this because of its exceptionally sharp and clear video quality that is also ideal for indoor usage. All in all, the components will cost me 78,993.42 pesos. I think that would be all. Thank you for listening. Have a good day everyone and stay tuned for the next presenter.